Welcome once again. It's time to start the month of March, and the road to WrestleMania continues in Let's Play WWE 2004. And as always, Sam is here with me.
What it do, yo? Hey, have you heard MC Hammer's song called Full Blast?
No, I haven't.
It's terrible.
Most MC Hammer songs are.
No, it's an Eminem diss song from 2004. From this time frame, actually.
Oh.
So if you're watching this video, listen to that song, because this is the same time frame.
And that is the WrestleMania. And that is our song for WrestleMania.
MC Hammer can thank me later.
Yeah.
For promoting him.
It's okay. He probably won't get paid for the song anyway.
What did you just do? Can you show me what you just did?
I shifted to the main screen and
then you went where? What did
news.
you click on?
News.
Oh, wow. Pac enters wrestling?
Yeah, but he's only 18 or 17.
Oh, he's like, I'm not going to hire that guy.
Yeah, so he's quite young. Ryan Taylor.
That's pretty cool, though. Does
17.
this give you more news than the little thing, the side scroll thing gives you?
Well, it gives you everything that... Well, yeah, actually. Because it gives you this, and it gives you stuff that you find in your emails, previous signings. Like, Barry Windham also works for IWA Mid-South. I don't know how well that's gonna work.
Can you click on 1216?
I had a feeling you would see that.
Yeah. Was this a show? Is that what it is? Oh, it's a show. Okay.
Yeah, it's their monthly show.
I don't know what APW Central Coast Men's. They have Chris Canyon for some reason.
Evan,
Hey, you know what? You know how they got Chris Canyon?
how?
Because when they're like, who should we book? Then somebody said, who better than Canyon? I said, yeah, that's true. So did you listen to Tony Schiavone's podcast?
I honestly didn't even know Tony Schiavone had a podcast.
Speaking of Chris Canyon, they brought up a very interesting talking point. Do you remember Slamboree 2000? It was the triple tier.
Oh, yeah.
So apparently, it took place in Kansas City in the Kemper Arena.
Mm-hmm.
So I have never thought about it like this, but 1 year after the tragic Owen Hart incident, WCW went to the same building, and they faked a stunt gone bad, and they faked paralysis. In the same building 1 year later.
I mean, it sounds like it was in poor taste.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's all. It was in poor taste.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't do anything wrong. It was just that's really in poor taste. And then I was like, wow, I just never looked at it like that.
Speaking of in poor taste, Ken Shamrock still works here.
Fire that guy.
He'll be
So,
going.
I have it saved from 2017. Ken Shamrock's available. Like, I don't understand why he sucked so bad in 2004. I think whoever made this save didn't do a good job.
Yeah, Dan Severn must have made the save.
Whose saves do you get? You know, the TEW communities really made me conscious about different people's saves and stuff like that. Like the mods.
Yeah. Just out of curiosity, who was that other guy? Oh, Zach Gowen.
Oh, yeah, Zach Gowen.
Oh, he's a lower mid-carder. I'm kind of surprised. I thought he would be a enhancement guy.
His contract expires at the end of the month.
Yeah, so if, for those who are watching, if you can't see, a lot of our broadcasting deals are expiring, so I figured we could work on that in this. To show a different side of this season. And luckily for us, we get a 1-year deal with Sky United Kingdom.
Alright.
We're going back to Australia on a 1-year deal.
We'll just go back to all of them, everybody. Spoiler alert.
Oh, okay.
Are we or are we not?
You know what, let's go 2 years here because it's just covers...
Let's get a better deal somewhere. Let's find a better network.
Well, some of these just cover one...
Yeah, I know you're right. Like, Rogers is probably the best in Canada.
Well, it's like this one.
Sky Italia is probably the best in Italy. They're probably the best for each region.
Like this. Oh, that's why. Because this one covers this area, and this one covers the one remaining area. So instead of, oh wait, we actually do have two in Canada.
Yeah, Rogers is in Canada.
And Bell is in Canada too.
The same part of Canada? Ontario. Yeah.
So you want to keep this one and get rid of the other one?
Yeah, because I want to keep the big one, the one that's as big.
Yeah. In this case, size does matter.
Well, yeah, we're Vince McMahon, right?
Yeah, we're the genetic jackhammer.
As long as our wrestlers have big, we're going to push them.
When does Roman Reigns...
I can't wait for 10 years from now when Sika's son debuts in my company.
We're gonna sign him out of football.
We're gonna make him look strong.
He's gonna be huge.
He's gonna puke. Oh wait, the wrong guy. Yeah, so Tony Schiavone's podcast is pretty cool. Are you familiar with Bruce Pritchard's podcast?
I am familiar with that. I've heard some snippets of his.
So Tony Schiavone's podcast is the same idea, but for the other side of the board, for Crockett Promotions, NWA, WCW.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, because Tony was there for like 20 years, minus the year he spent in New York.
Yeah.
And Tony Schiavone is so funny. Sometimes they do, like Tony Schiavone will they'll be like, okay, put it on this match, and Tony Schiavone will do commentary on his podcast over an old match, and he like cusses and he talks shit during the match. It's really funny.
Wow, Tony Schiavone actually has personality?
Oh my goodness, dude, you gotta hear his podcast. It's so good.
I'm kidding. Tony Schiavone, I always thought was basically WCW's answer to Michael Cole.
Well, Michael Cole was even around back then.
Well, not in the 80s, but he was around when Tony Schiavone was the lead announcer on Nitro.
Yeah, true, but you're young. I was watching WWF well before Michael Cole was there. I was watching it when it was Vince McMahon.
So we'll be back on.
Gorilla Monsoon.
So we'll be back on Spike for the next 2 years. We'll be back on UPN for the next 2 years.
We're back to USA though.
Oh well, we already signed.
Spike good?
Yeah, it's mediums. I mean,
It's medium. Where's USA? What size is USA?
Usually USA's medium too.
No way, they're big. They have to be big. But you're done here, go find it.
Wow, we're on TSN and the Score. Wow,
We can't be on a bigger company in Canada than the US.
Too bad we are.
You still cancel that deal with Spike?
We'd have to pay him.
You just tell him, like, I'm sorry, Spike, but my business partner wasn't paying attention to what I was doing and didn't stop me in time. And then Spike will be like, oh yeah, for sure, no problem. And then call up Bonnie Hammer. Be like, Bonnie, we're sorry.
We miss you.
Take us back.
No more XFL.
I only have one rule. That McMahon has to be the star of the show.
No more XFL.
So then we'll bring in Jess McMahon.
Yes,
McMahon's dead grandfather.
we'll bring in the corpse, and
He'll bring in his bones.
And he'll wear polka dots everywhere. Okay, so we re-signed with the ones that matter.
Go back to USA. I want to see if they're big. Go look for USA Network. really curious on this because I was right. Well, I guess we'll see if I was right.
Oh, very big. Wow.
Very big. Oh.
They're not interested.
Oh, they're not?
No. It says right here.
Damn, straight up not interested.
So they don't like us.
You know, we got. How long did we get for Spike TV? 1 year?
2 years. But we can cancel after. And it would be cheaper.
Ship around and make USA Network interested.
Okay, so before we jump into it, we got some contracts to negotiate.
Alright.
Ernest the Cat Miller, Mick Foley, Zach Gowen, Brock Lesnar, and Goldberg.
Pretend like Ernest Miller's contract just kind of fell off the desk and we forgot about it. How much we pay him?
Well, let's see how much he wants.
Wait. Slow down here. Have we used him? Ever?
Yeah. And we're going to use him in WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. That's right. I forgot about the whole Tommy Dreamer thing.
But we can give him a 1-year deal if that makes you happy.
Actually, make me happier if it was like 6 months. Or 3 months. No, that's fine. The year's good. He'll probably die before that anyway. We'll probably throw him off so many cages and ladders.
51, wow. 53.
Like, lifetime. So the 2006 game that I am going to start, Brock Lesnar signed to New Japan.
Brock wants creative control.
Creative control?
Wait a second, he has another offer. New Japan.
Oh, wow.
Those motherfuckers.
Wow.
So we gotta give him a signing bonus too.
Let's give him a Sable as well.
I'd accept
Sign
these
with
terms
us, Sable.
and seriously consider signing for you unless better off. Okay.
Well, kiss him goodbye. You know, I have never won a negotiations battle before.
Speaking of a negotiations battle, they're also negotiating. Are you kidding me? Oh.
Wait, who's that? Oh, there it is.
New Japan also.
6,000? That's an open contract.
And this is a company in the UK, I believe.
When do we lose him? This month?
Yeah, the end of the month. So
WrestleMania this month?
Yeah, they'll be here for WrestleMania.
Let's just not. Do you think we should get him back?
Who, Goldberg?
Yeah. I mean, you know what though? He would be a big part in convincing USA Network to take us back.
I mean, the only thing is, would we really put Jerry Lawler over Goldberg?
Oh no, Goldberg would win at WrestleMania, hands down, even if he's leaving. We'll keep him for a year.
Yeah. Because I also think at the end of the year, I doubt
we're gonna keep him anyways.
At the end of a year, I should say, he would probably be gone anyway. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, we're probably not going to get him anyways. He'll probably sign with New Japan.
So we're going to let both Zach Gowen and Ernest the Cat Miller go, and I also just wanted to point this out, that we signed 2 legends. The Hot Rod and the Macho Man.
Uh-oh. Keep Stephanie away from him.
So now, do you want to start the feud that we were going to have going into WrestleMania?
Will Randy Savage wrestle?
Yeah, I've had him wrestle.
Okay.
Even after he retired, but I still had him wrestle.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be like epic.
So yeah. And my question is, we have 2 weeks before WrestleMania. Do you want to kick the storyline off tonight?
Yeah, no, let's have, you want to have Randy Savage do a comeback promo and have The Rock interrupt him? Is The Rock a babyface or the heel?
They're both baby faces.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Rocky's a baby face.
You want to have the Rock interrupt Randy Savage? You want to have Randy Savage interrupt The Rock? Or you want Randy Savage to come back and make an open challenge? And then we could just have The Rock come back next week and accept it.
Yeah, I feel like Randy needs to be the one that comes back first. Or maybe...
Oh, dude, let's have Randy come back on Heat.
Well, do you want to do the show in Puerto Rico, or should we move it?
Oh, speaking of Randy. Heated argument. Is this the first time you got in trouble?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we should just... Well, what do you think? Because sometimes if you don't take enough action... But I don't think a heated argument is anything. I think slap on the wrist. But I'm scared that they're going to be like, this action wasn't good enough.
Yeah. He got his...
Yeah,
Eric Bischoff's annoyed. Cena's happy, though. And Johnny Ace got taken to wrestler's court.
Oh, McFoley. I guess we can't fire the judge.
No. Well, then somebody else would just become the judge.
Like The Undertaker.
Or Bradshaw.
I hate Bradshaw. So, Wolfgang Hardy, huh?
Well, when the son's name is Maxwell, or however you pronounce it, Maxwell.
It's like Maxwell, but there's no W. It's just Maxwell. And if you can't remember how to say his name, think Curtis Maxwell. Do you think he named his son after Curtis Axel?
That'd be creepy.
That would be.
Actually, we can't go on the show without purchasing some local talent.
Whoa, what is that thing? Bobcat?
That's Bobcat 10 years after she was attractive.
Yeah. Eric Priest.
I'm guessing we're going to change to go somewhere else.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Canada it is.
You can just click on the flag up on the top and it just changes your country?
Yeah.
What? I never knew that.
Even less people here.
Why is there no local people?
Fuck.
Are you sure you picked the right place?
No, you don't know how many people are going to be at a place without before you click on them.
I know, but still. Oh, Brett!
This is better.
It's not a tornado. He looks familiar.
A lot of people. We can.
A lot of people?
Well, a lot more people than we fucking have seen thus far.
For a second. Who is this guy? Why does he look so familiar to me?
He worked in WWE for a bit.
As who? As what? I know he wasn't called El Tornado.
But it doesn't say. He worked as a jobber.
Huh. Is that Eli Sampson? Or Elias
It might be.
Sampson? He looks like a jobber. Bret Hart would be a waste of money.
I don't know if we.
Let's go come out and do a promo.
I don't know if we can. No, we can't. He's too popular for single night deals.
Dang.
So I figure Samoa Joe
And El Dandy.
and El Tornado.
Yeah, that works. How you're still a jobber in the WWF.
And then we have the other guy be the Tommy Dreamer guy tonight.
Yeah, that works.
So Larry Destiny. I'm guessing we not rate him and we just put him on camera.
El Tornado Wrestler. El Tornado Wrestler.
Oh. That's a weird combination. Joey Styles, Jonathan Coachman, and Al Snow commentate Heat.
the same guy.
We should deactivate this tag team.
No, I agree. There is no information. His finisher is the frog splash. I don't think he ever hit a finisher before.
Hey, but, do you want to keep the feud going with them and the Bashams? With AMW and the Bashams?
Yeah, we could.
A 50-50 booking is acceptable on the B show because nobody cares about the B show.
I agree. Wait, those... I don't know.
And we could even give them a promo later. I think we should have Stevie Richards win a match.
Yeah. Against... none of those guys.
Well, I was thinking, what if we had Stevie win a match against Maven, and then that's the way Maven turns heel? He attacks Stevie after the match.
I like that.
So then Maven gets a little bit of credibility because his first, like, you know, so his, like, first feud is with a credible, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah. Because that's a credible feud for Maven. And maybe not for Stevie, but for Maven.
Well, with the fact that I don't know if Stevie's actually won a match yet this year, I would say it's a credible feud for him.
That's true. It's better than what Stevie's currently doing, which is nothing.
Yeah, there's a reason why he has negative momentum.
I got distracted looking at pictures of Lacey Von Erich.
That's an easy way to get distracted.
You know how I found her, though? Like, how I,
Not a clue.
cross her? Wait, what?
Not a clue, no.
I googled El Tornado wrestler, and then eventually it became Texas Tornado. And then that led to Lacey Von Erich. All roads lead to Lacey Von Erich eventually.
Well, it was strange. I don't remember what I researched. I mean, I googled, but somehow it came up with AJ Lee. And it had nothing to do with AJ Lee. So it was weird.
So I don't suppose you listen to a lot of podcasts. There is this writer on a podcast, an ex-WWE creative team member, and the story that he wrote to introduce Dean Ambrose prior to the Shield was that AJ Lee has a wedding with Daniel Bryan. Remember that scene?
Mm-hmm.
And at the wedding, AJ Lee completely flips, and she just goes crazy, like absolutely insane. And the people come in and take her away, like the guys with the white coats.
Yeah.
And they take her to like the mental institution, and she meets a boy there, and eventually they get out of good behavior or whatever, I guess. And then she brings her new boyfriend back to the WWE with her, and it's this crazy lunatic named Dean Ambrose. And those two run wild as Bonnie and Clyde as these two insane people in the WWE for the next year or whatever.
I think that would have been good.
That would have been really good.
Yeah.
And instead, apparently, day of, Vince came out and said, you know what? Let's make her GM instead.
Molly, who the fuck is her tag team partner? Oh, Jazz. Yeah, because GM is better than a serious role.
Her GM role was terrible.
I mean, she was gone in like fucking not even what, not even a few weeks. I mean, not even a few months.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically Molly and Jazz are asking Victoria to join them, and Victoria says no. Good way, it's a way to push the feud. And this is a way to give one of these guys a win, because on the pre-show you can have two openers or enhancement talent face each other. Because it's the pre-show and nobody cares. So I had the two openers on Raw face each other as Heidenreich and Antonio Banks, to give one of them a win, and of course Heidenreich beat Antonio Banks.
I can see that.
Okay, we have a problem here.
Oh my goodness.
None of our guys can talk French. And unfortunately, because we have local talent, we can't move the show without completely going back and doing a game recovery.
Is all of Canada French in the game?
No.
Just the real French places?
Yeah, but we can't change the arena because we got local talent, so
right. I understand that. Where's Kevin Owens when you need him?
So we would have to go back out of the game, do game recovery, go back to Sunday, rebook Heat.
Question.
What?
Is there a way around it by just keep going?
We would have to deal with the language barrier.
Huh.
The entire show.
The entire Raw.
Or we just do... Actually, there is a way around it. We do the talking segments, but don't have the guys rated on talking.
Yeah, I don't know, what do you think?
We could just have the guys rated on overness instead.
Okay.
And by the way, apparently Al Snow knows French.
He does?
Yeah.
Well, then let's just make him talk in every scene.
Yeah, they had that.
It doesn't say anything about the language barrier. Oh wait, never mind.
Oh shit, I forgot one of the, I forgot the other segment. Oops.
Well, I guess
No, we still can't change because we got El Tornado and the other guy.
Oh, okay.
And we also have to do this because if Tatanka's going against Randy, he has to have credibility.
Yeah, plus Tatanka lives longer.
Oh wait, no, that would be...
There's more longevity in pushing Tatanka because he lives longer.
Stevie... Yes, I went back just because I forgot to do an angle with Maven. Only on the B show.
Hey man, Maven's a key player on the B show, okay?
That is true.
Oh, what happened here? Oh, you should have changed the, since you went back, you should have changed the talking segments.
Oh well, I don't feel like going back again. Let's just get through fucking Heat.
Okay.
See, it didn't affect his language barrier. That means Al Snow knows French.
Wow.
And the Bashams actually got a win because they can't always lose. Tatanka got a win because, well, Rosie sucks.
Hey, you want to break some news on the Wrestling Express?
What's that?
Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss are being added to Total Divas. And I'm assuming Paige and Eva Marie are out.
I think that's a good assumption.
Yeah.
By the way, we did shitty on the B show, but who really cares?
Yeah, as long as USA Network... Oh, Spike TV doesn't bitch.
Well, it's the B show, so who cares? Okay, so Tommy against Larry Destiny.
What an exciting match.
I know, right? And if I could make a suggestion, how about we do a backstage segment with Al Snow and Mick Foley?
Yeah. And could have Tommy Dreamer, if we have time, we may not have time, but I was like, have Tommy Dreamer cut a promo, because, like, he's like, nobody can compete with Tommy Dreamer in the hardcore division. That's kind of dumb, it doesn't matter.
Al Snow.
Tommy Dreamer should be overconfident.
Al Snow actually knows passable French, as does Mick Foley.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Mick Foley actually knows passable European too, which is kind of weird because when I think of Mick Foley, I don't think of somebody who knows passable European.
Who knows, like, who can speak in multiple languages? I know, right?
Yeah.
I think of somebody who has, like, gosh, shit.
So, with the fact that the show ended last week with Evolution, you want to start it with Shawn Michaels, or do you want to start it with Evolution?
Shawn Michaels beat Batista, and Evolution just jumped him. Yeah, start with Shawn, because he's pissed.
And then
Did you do Hall and Nash yet?
You want to do that tonight?
When does that happen?
I mean, we could do that tonight.
Shawn Michaels comes out, he's like, you know what? I am sick and tired of this. I'm sick and tired of being outnumbered. I made a couple of phone calls last week, and tonight, the Heartbreak Kid has backup.
Well, he can't speak because he doesn't know French.
Triple H said, when I went out with my back injury a couple years ago, when you can't trust anybody around you, what do? You turn to the Click. And then they come out.
Well, none of them can talk. Well, they can't talk, so we're going to let them talk.
Well, they're still going to talk. We just tell the game they're not going to talk.
Yeah, it's a talking segment, but not a talking segment. If that makes sense.
Use their hands. They'll just mimic it.
They're gonna do sign language.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we're just tricking the game. That's all. They're still going to talk.
Yeah, they're not gonna talk. They're just gonna talk.
Exactly.
If that makes sense.
Have El Tornado win the world title. They're like, oh, it's Canada. It's Bizarro Land.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then in 14 years, let's have a guy from the Punjab win the world title from Randy Orton.
I don't know about that. Randy Orton being world champion? It's a stretch.
Yeah, I mean, we barely even use him now.
I can't even see being Intercontinental champion right now.
Yeah. Good match, right?
We should build up Christian, too.
Yeah, Christian.
You should have Booker T cut a promo or something on him. Or have Orton cut a promo on him.
Well, what did we do last week? Booker cut a promo.
C.B. Richards, and then Lillian Booker T. Oh, so Lillian Garcia beat Booker T, and he's like, yeah, I hate that sucker Randy Orton, and the other sucker Christian.
Booker cut a promo last week. So I guess Christian could cut a promo this week.
That works.
Because Booker did one last week.
Talk without talking.
Well, he should actually know French, considering he is Canadian.
He should, you're right.
Yeah, he can talk. It may just have to be one of those you know what, I'm just going to make it one of those segments where the interviewer is there, but he's not rated. Because I don't really feel like looking if Lillian is able to speak. Well, it also could just be where after his match he gets the microphone and cuts a promo. Now, would you want to do part 2 with Jim Ross sitting down with the Steiners like we did last week, like a continuation of the thing we did last week, and then the next 2 weeks he goes with the Dudley Boys?
Yeah, that works. How many more weeks till WrestleMania?
We got next week and then week 3. So we got 2 weeks.
Okay.
And let's just, speaking of that, let's just direct it at the Dudleys. Oh no, we directed...
anything with Dave and Rick at WrestleMania?
Well, they're supposed to be the ones facing,
Hall and Nash, right?
Hall and Nash, yeah.
6-man tag at the Go Home show?
Yeah, that works. This way we could test.
Hall and Nash in the ring.
No, this way we could test Scott before WrestleMania.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. If that and that, so we gotta we should put the heels in the ring tonight. The heel women.
What we'll do is next Raw, we'll have all 6 guys out there just talking shit. Then we'll lay out the challenges and whatever.
That works.
Like Evolution's talking, and then the Click comes out and interrupts them or whatever, you know.
Yeah. Now, do you want to run where Lita run? Oh, there. Do you want to run where Lita wins clean, or should Lita win via dusty finish?
She's going against Trisha Mania. Have her win clean.
Okay, so we can slide that match down, and here's when we could do the other match. Okay, they need to compete. Steiner's
against Andrew Martin and Andrew Martin.
Antonio. Okay, how about no? How about where's the other job guy? Oh, Larry Destiny's competing. That's why I forgot.
Damn it, my headphones are about to die.
Okay. So the Steiners are booked. We need a different segment to split up the.
Oh, don't forget about Randy Savage and The Rock.
Yeah, so how about this?
Do you think it's good business to bring back Randy Savage and Hall and Nash in the same episode?
It'll be a huge episode if we do.
Is The Rock on Raw, or do we not even establish anything?
No, The Rock. Well, I mean, legitimately, The Rock would probably be on Raw. Yeah.
Because we can make it a SmackDown thing.
I mean, does SmackDown need it?
Well, I mean, I just don't know about debuting Hall and Nash and Randy Savage all on the same night. That's kind of big. But then again, I mean, The Rock should be on Raw. Randy Savage should be on Raw.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it's also, I feel like it's more of a Raw angle than a SmackDown one.
I mean, it is. And then look, you got Hall and Nash, you got freaking Mick Foley and Scott Steiner.
Yeah, I mean, you have like the veterans here. I mean, I know what you mean, but you know, WrestleMania, big episodes, and
yeah, no, that's true. I don't even see him on there. Where is he?
Who?
Oh, he won't wrestle on Raw. He'll only wrestle on pay-per-view.
Well, no, he's a personality, but we'll bring him out of retirement for the pay-per-view. So let's book Hurricane. Hurricane against what? Mark Henry, Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy.
That works.
What are we doing with Matt Hardy?
Nothing.
Okay, that's fine. That's a good win. They're friends.
That should be a good match.
Yeah, make it the main event.
I don't believe in them that much. How can we work Goldberg and Jerry Lawler in?
We could just. What did we do with them last week?
I think we made the match last week.
I would say just have Goldberg.
Goldberg cut a promo?
You know what? Have Goldberg do a squash match, and then have Jerry Lawler box interference.
Well, that works. So how about a backstage then with Eric and Hunter talking about the earlier segment with Sean and...
Who the hell does he think he is? He can't bring those guys here.
Sean and the Click.
Yeah, no, that's good. I like it. Oh, wait, did you put Hall and Ash?
Well, I just put Sean. Speaking of that, it would help if they were all in the segment. If they were all in the feud, rather. And let's just throw Dave in here, too. The fuck's my mouth? There it is. Okay, so Goldberg. And then we could do it after that segment. I mean, do I dare say Mark Henry?
Yeah, that works.
And we can always try build up Mark Henry after WrestleMania.
Yeah. It gets him on TV, and it gets him with a match. It gets him to a match with Goldberg. I mean, hey Mark, what do you want to do? Lose to Goldberg or sit at home? Okay, so let's put one of the guys of Evolution in the main event.
Okay.
And we'll have Hunter telling Eric, watch what Blank does out there tonight, and the blood will be on your hands for letting Hall and Ash step foot in Raw. You know, something like that.
So Dave or Randy? Because I don't know if, you could say that. I don't know if you can make that threat with Rick going in the ring.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I don't know about Rick. Well, Randy's not really part of it. So I guess it'll have to be Dave, but Dave had a match last week. Who can we put against Dave Batista? That could be a threat. That Triple H could say, watch what he do. But Batista's not even a main eventer.
Why doesn't Hunter just say, watch what I do?
Yeah, he could say that. Who's he going to go up against?
You want to just do WWE's booking and have him go against Book and then have Book's Retribution be WrestleMania?
Yeah, that's fine. That works.
Oh shit, we gotta... Storytelling. And then I think if we drop this down maybe 2 minutes and raise up the opening segment then yeah, okay, so we don't have to add another segment.
Okay, did we do Randy Savage?
No, we did not.
Oh yeah, it's right there. Randy Savage arrives. Does that count? Randy Savage arrives at the arena?
Well, I presume you want him to cut a promo, right?
Yeah. Just walk out to the building and be like, oh yeah, I'm back. And I want a match at WrestleMania. Yeah.
Okay, so Randy Savage is gonna talk.
Who wants a piece of the Macho Man? Yeah.
And for those who may have missed it, the reason why I'm rating the people on overness instead of entertainment and talking segments is because we're in Montreal, meaning they have to know French to be able to speak, and most of these guys don't know French, so we can't have them speak. Otherwise, the segment would be shit, and we would lose popularity. So to bypass that, we had them rated on overness.
Hey, since we're in Canada, you have to say shite.
Either way, the opening segment got an 86.
Yeah, there's nobody that struggled because they all just used hand motions.
Yeah, they all know sign language.
Even the audience and the TV audience.
Yeah.
This whole language barrier thing is so like pre-international television.
Christian with a 75.
And with Val Venus.
Yeah.
Like, Christian must have carried that match.
He kind of did, but...
I can't wait to get the Intercontinental title going between Booker T and Christian.
79. Not bad.
Not bad at all. Creepy little bastard did it.
Yeah.
58.
Yeah, 58.
That's still better than I expected.
Oops.
Huh?
I forgot to rate him on overness.
Well, they're not very over anyway, so...
Yeah, so it probably would have gotten maybe in the 50s, I would say. So when we're back in the States...
You should rate him on dumbness.
When we're back in the States, it should be good. Or it should be...
11?
It should recoup. Well, that gets around what we usually get from people in this feud.
Tommy Dreamer's like, I'm the king of the world!
Yeah, I know. It's nothing new. Oh, that recoups the feud. I forgot I booked him.
Nice.
Randy Savage, even though most people, the way Randy Savage looks now, won't recognize Randy Savage.
Well, you mean like how he looks now in 2017?
Shut up. Shut up.
I don't think a lot of people would recognize him.
66. The Hurricane won?
I expected better out of Matt Hardy. I expected better out of both of them. Wait, how did the Hurricane win?
I let the game pick.
Oh, well, you made the wrong choice.
I forgot they were rated on the language barrier.
This was a terrible segment?
They were rated on the language barrier.
Damn. Triple H goes, you guys are gonna talk and I'm not. The way I look good and you look like crap.
Yes, because he's Triple H.
Also spoke excellent French.
As did Mick Foley. He was actually rated on Entertainment too. $74, not bad.
Huh, interesting.
We brought back up the feud, considering it was at a 59, so that helped. King and Goldberg had a heated confrontation. And it got better than the Triple H segments. Oh, man. Oh, man, that feud has gotten so much better. Randy Savage, baby.
88. Wow.
He's over as fuck.
He wants to go to WrestleMania.
I'm gonna go for the world title. Oh, shit.
Damn, these guys shit the bed.
Yeah, what a fucking waste of time.
What a waste of potential.
Yeah, we increased.
In 7 and lost in 18.
Does that mean we only lost in the difference?
Yeah, we only lost the difference. I think.
Huh?
I mean, it depends on how you look at it.
Let us know down in the comment section if you know what we're talking about. But, I mean, I thought it was a good show for, being fucked being up in Canada. No offense to Canadians. I don't mean we were fucked being up in Canada that we shouldn't have...
Hey, that's insensitive. They can't understand you. You have to say, no offense to Canadians, eh? They can understand.
That's offensive.
You have to speak what they can understand.
I mean, I thought it was a good show.
It was decent. It was pretty good.
For what?
I'm excited about Hall and Nash coming in.
I'm excited to be back in the States next week.
I'm excited to be back in the States for SmackDown.
No offense.
Pick a region of Canada where we could do English.
I should have done better in picking the arena. I didn't realize. I forgot about the French aspect.
Yeah, damn Frenchies and their flappy heads.
Before we offend somebody, we should probably wrap this up. So,
No, that's from South Park. It's not offensive.
Most things from South Park can be offensive. So, Let us know down in the comment section below if you thought this show was better than the final rating of a 78. And if you like the way we're the direction we're going for WrestleMania, let us know down in the comment section below, because as always, feedback is more than welcomed and appreciated. But if you don't want to leave it...
Before you sign off, I just want to say this show would have been much higher than 78 if the Scott Steiner interview and the Triple H promo had shit the bed. I mean, shite the bed.
Yeah, so, I blame that on Kenny.
The Triple H and Eric Bischoff's office would have went well, and the Steiner Brothers sit down and interview with Jim Ross. Dude, you're telling me that the Steiner Brothers and Jim Ross sit down for a video segment, and these people in the arena have no clue what they're saying?
Apparently, yes.
It's ridiculous.
I don't blame it on the French, I blame it on the limitations of TEW. So...
Yeah, because Raw could go to Germany and put on a Raw in English and nobody complains.
That's true. So, let me know down in the comment section below, because as always, feedback is more than welcomed and appreciated. But if you don't want to leave a comment, you can always leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this that you can only find right here at Wrestling Express. Till next time.
Wolfgang Hardy.